Gun stocks, we were talking about that. They could be running out of bullets. Companies like Smith & Wesson have been hot during the Obama administration thanks to war and the economic uncertainty here. Our next guest says that trend could be shot. Analyst Cai Von Rumohr joins us, and he follows the gun industry for Cowen Co. Cai, thanks so much for being with us.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
And, you know, I was looking at the stocks today. You've got Smith & Wesson down about 2%, Sturm Ruger off by about 0.5%. This trend, it could reverse. Why exactly?
Well, I think the issue is last year background checks for gun sales were up 40%. This year they were down 20%. On their Q2 call, Smith & Wesson said their consumer sales of guns are likely to be down 18 to 23% sequentially in the third quarter. So we're starting to see this business slow down.
Well, we're seeing background checks then decline, as you just said, but what is behind that then? Is it just lower demand, or what is behind that?
Well, the demand went up last year, starting in October and November, when it became apparent Obama was going to be elected. And essentially, it's a surge that reflects concern that people who might want to buy guns might not be able to buy guns.
Right, because he's considered anti-gun, so they felt that they needed to do that now.
Right, and there was also concern with the weak economy that crime rates might go up, which hasn't occurred. And so now you're seeing some reversal from that surge, and I think in the last couple of quarters you've seen something of a buildup of inventory at the retail and distributor level. And so we're seeing a correction here. And when you look at the business, most of it really is the consumer market. The military market is relatively small.
Well, given that, because as I know it, some of the sales for these companies, even before that surge we just talked about, were going down. These gun companies, I mean, is there a way for them to combat these types of cycles and to get into other types of businesses and to diversify?
Well, that's Smith & Wesson is trying to do that. They bought a company that makes security barriers that's showing good growth. They're introducing some new products at the annual SHOT Show, which comes up in January. So they're doing some of the things that they can do. They have good potential in the military area if and when DOD decides to buy a new handgun, which I think at some point they will do. But the bottom line is their big business is the consumer market, and the consumer market is starting to soften. So, you know, that's a pretty big headwind.
Okay, Cai, good to talk with you, and thanks for stopping by with us, or stopping by with us remotely at least. Cai Von Rumohr of Cowen and Company.